Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Very good afternoon to one and all. Babael here. You're watching HoNTourSEA Southeast Asia, the grand finals between MRR and s2y, both of which are Thailand's finest teams, and we are Southeast Asia's finest. I know that's a little bit hard to say for me, but yeah. Lark, where are you? Come on,
I'm
man.
here.
Let's get
that
our
was
sorry
cringe.
asses on the road, but yeah.
That
That
was
was like
cringe
a
worthy.
plane crash.
Yeah, boom. Yeah. What a way to make an entrance, to be honest. War Beast.
I want to
Wow.
say we are the
Okay.
finest, but we're not there yet. So
Yeah.
anyway, gonna go into this game here. MRR versus s2y. We have pretty exciting BO5 here. And the batting phase here, nicely completed. The first one, we got Sandrick, Pestilence, Parasite, Wretched Attack. What you think, man?
Well, pretty standard bans. Sandray very strong. Parasite also a very annoying jungle here to deal with. A lot of quick rotations can be made from him. Pestilence just so good in that middle lane there. Very strong initiation prowess. Wretched Hag strong carry, especially if paired up with things like a Tempest. And Tempest, by the way, is still on the board as well as Keeper of the Forest. Both teams actually opting to go for early push strategies. Ophelia can help push and can also help to set up some early ganks. And Warbeast on the other hand. His battle cry ability is just really good for team pushes.
Master of Arms.
Gotta remind one and all, the winner of this BO5 is gonna get 250 Thai baht. It's 250k Thai baht, by the way. So don't the figure's not small. Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's it. We have pretty exciting band heroes here, so I'm expecting not much of a gang coming from both sides in terms of that. So we immediately see a War Beast coming from MR. It's so good that they want to pick it up first. Of course, this is not seen in the international scene as often. But yeah, of course, it's one of the better heroes in the offlane as well. That's it, Ophelia for Hellborn team. That's gonna be pretty questionable because I don't recall them playing very well in the Ophelia role. Peter Yates is by far a pretty good player, but he just exceptionally does well in Parasite role that unfortunately got banned out. So I would actually like to see him play something else than Ophelia. Let's just see how he improves in terms of micro here.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I think they were really eyeing that Ophelia pickup ever since the Parasite got banned out by MRR themselves. I mean, Ophelia is just a really strong hero. He has a lot of heal potential, has a lot of push potential, plus has a lot of gank potential. He's basically an all around kind of hero that can offer quite a bit towards the team. So but being the first pick potential here, I'm not too sure about that because like there's heroes like Tempest and Keeper of the Forest that is also in the pool. So I think either ways, Ophelia is kind of okay here.
Tempest.
Oh
Unfortunately
yeah.
for them, yep, Tempest is going to be the pickup. I mean, it's just too hard to pass up. I'm surprised that it was the third pick rather than the second. But I guess they wanted to pick up the Master of Arms for that anti-push as well. I mean, it's just such a good support here that you just can't pass up as well either.
Yeah, so generally MR running the draft pretty well here, but for Hellborn team, Bushwhack there, of course, the C favorite, and we got Ophelia running pretty decent stuff there as well. Seeing the shadow pick from Mr. Suns, the Bell for Gore, they might actually go for early game cheesy push strat here, which is by far alright, but it's fantastic, but except for the acid bomb on MOA side, I don't really see anything that could really formulate any form of anti-push. There is not much of a contest there. The War Beast is gonna do very good split push, so they need to play this very smart and very well. Pebbles is a pretty good pick here because it will provide a lot more ganky potential. The Bushwhack, however, needs farm, and I am not completely convinced that Bushwhack can win War Beast in the late game.
Uh, it's kind of a toss up because Warbeast is just one of those heroes that yeah he's a melee hero, but he has that 522 max movement speed when he's in the
522 is not max now, by the way, bro, but yeah.
yeah I mean max for all heroes except for Blit. Okay,
Technically.
okay, okay.
Okay,
But yeah,
chill, bro. But yeah.
yeah, Warbeast Metamorphosis is just such a good spell for him that he can use, and it really helps out a lot against the Bushwhack. Although I still give favor to Bushwhack in terms of carrying against Warbeast because he does so much damage with just a jungle toxin. Like his damage, he's got burst from Crippling Dart,
hmm
and he's got DPS from the jungle toxin as well. So it's just a really good set of skills there for the Bushwhack. Plus the sidestep's always pretty useful. But yeah, I mean Pebbles here, like you said, it's gonna provide a lot of gank potential on top of that Ophelia. If Ophelia is able to get some early creeps, hopefully we don't see too much of a farming Ophelia, and
Oh yeah.
hopefully at the same time the RNG is in his favor. Because if he gets farming creeps, then all he's gonna have to do is just farm, and farm.
Well, yeah, that's the factor here, but generally it's not gonna be a huge factor because we got 3 pools or 4 pools of level 5 cam there. So want to see how Ophelia gonna roam. It's all about the accessibility into going to this particular pool of jungle, locked up area to just get his furry price minions there. But that's it. We got the second manifest nicely completed here as well. We got Grenax, Bubbles, Midas, Rally, Engineer, Magmus. Very very interesting band heroes here. Grenax, Midas, and Engineer, both of which, I think all 3 of them are very good engagement kind of hero. MR is pretty much afraid of the early game gang potential, seeing how they are looking for 4+1 strat on the bushwhack there, coming from s2y. And on the flip side, you got s2y just chilling out here and batting out standard heroes like Bubbles, Rally, Magmus. Rally is just so strong with the Stuff of Master. I think Tethermaster's kind of made that point there. But still, this is MR we're up against. MR is it's just a team that constantly grows. I kind of like it a lot ever since Bomber Shabal went into the secondary support role. He's just generally he kind of shone in the cycle stages through as the Amunra that didn't buy the matches. I
Yeah, I
remember
still
Mangy
remember
was
that.
screaming in my ears, but then why it's just and then goes on and this Australian accent about the matches, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's so I like it a lot now that he's playing as the MOA. I don't really like his engineer. Look like Leaf is by far one of the best engineer I've seen in the entire Southeast Asia scene. His MOA, however, from Bomb Marshal is pretty perfect. So we'll see how that's actually going to roll out here. And it's going to be a Kraken pickup, so that's double suction, bro. Your favorite there.
Yep, Kraken plus I'm Master of Worms, plus Tempest, just
Snapping
too
the suck on
strong.
that MOA there, but yeah.
Yeah, and I mean they've got so much push. They've got a lot of team fight. Unfortunately, it's quite reliant on the ultimates. They have anti-push as well from Master of Arms. Uh, I believe this Warbeast could also be played in the carry-ish role. Kraken can always go to that off lane. But I believe here in this kind of situation, MR is probably going to run Kraken mid, Warbeast off, Master of Arms into the mid lane with the Kraken, Tempest jungle, and we're going to see what carry it's going to be. Too bad they don't have uh, the Richard Haig pickup. It's a little unfortunate because it was banned out earlier on. We might see a like
Glacius.
to be honest, they definitely need a. I just feel like they need a range carry over a melee. In my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, not too sure what they might pick up. Maybe they might even think about things like a Dark Lady here or a Doctor Repulsor. Ooh, actually,
No, you
that's a
know what? I will
yeah.
want to see Soul Stealer. I want to see MR Soul
Oh,
Stealer
so
today.
Stealer.
Yeah, that's gonna fit the bill
Yeah.
because you got Kraken, you got Tempest, it's pretty good stuff there. And if you look into the complete roster here from Team Hellbound, only Ophelia
Dr.
with very
Repulsor.
nice Skeleton King minion could probably cancel that so far. But yeah, he's still gonna go for the DR here. Doctor is gonna come to play. That's pretty good. I like that, but if I don't recall wrongly, MR's Doctor is also pretty perfect.
Um, I don't know. I don't think I've seen as much Doctor from MRR to be fairly frank. I think for the Hellburn side, they're looking for more of like options as to how to battle this Legion lineup. They were thinking about going for the Jersey pickup, but because Doctor Repulsor was picked there, it kind of like defeats the purpose because he does a lot of magical output. What they could go for? Oh no. Okay, they're just okay. Mr. Sun's just cycling through a whole bunch of heroes. But I mean, so far they've got the early game aggression with the glaciers, pebbles,
Last
and
5 seconds.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Last 5 seconds. Are they?
Puppet
Wow,
Wow,
Master.
that looks nothing like an Amadon.
wow. Okay, so Bushwhack mid lane, carry, Puppet Master
Hmm.
off lane, Bushwhack carry.
Okay, the PM's role really is to burst down at Warbeast, possible. If not, the Doctor Repulsor. But they are generally pretty much at the back foot here. Double range carry, very squishy heroes on Hellbound team.
Let's get it
Don't see how this could really
on.
work out well for them. But that's the why, man. This is a BO5, gonna always have some chips to play here. So yeah, let me know what you think, man.
Uh, I
Lost for words all of a sudden.
yeah, I'm not too. I like
Dumbfounded by that
yeah,
pick there.
slightly. I mean, like they stacked two hard carries, so it's like a mixed match there. They have like two very good carries. At the same time, they have kind of a decent early game. It's gonna be it's kind of weird because on the same footing for Legion side, Doctor Pulse is gonna need to get up on a lot of farm before he's able to, really. just shine and completely demolish the entire Hellborn side. Same goes for War Beast, but the thing is like War Beast is so good with Tempest here in this kind of situation because they can push down towers so quickly, and we might even see a swap up in lanes just to address the tier 1 tower at the bottom lane within the 4 to 6 minutes mark, but really depends on how they're gonna go with this aggressive lineup. But Ophelia actually purchased some boots here. Might even decide to go into the opponent's jungle, although I highly
Mhm.
doubt that would be. I mean, like like the only reason to do that is kind of like just to box out the Tempest, but the Tempest can always just rotate to their own jungle. So yeah.
Yeah, that sake can use this opportunity here to introduce both players and teams from both sides, all of which are Thai boys here. And we got on the Legion team, it's New Legion MR. Covered first in line is going to be Tempest, and that's going to be played by CollarX. We also got Bomb Rusher Paul and his signature MOA. Kraken, that being played by Cheetah1X. That's pretty good Kraken. He's definitely going to be playing the mid lane. That's it. OSMTV1's going to be the semi-carry solo pusher Warbis. And last but not least, Do I Kill You, or also known as Duikyu, as I like to call him, is probably going to be playing as, it's confirmed, sorry, going to be the Doctor Paul. So there's no probably in this game here. Once you go into game here, but that's it. On S2y side, it's going to be the Hellborn team for them, and they are going to have Peter Yates running as the Ophelia, ESC being playing as the Puppet Master. We also got Discord onto the Glaciers, Bushrack being covered by Baxter Gash, last but not least, Mr. Suns on his very own signature Pebbles. In case you guys don't follow, back in 2012 or 13, I think it was 2013, it was the Pebbles that kind of revolutionized the stuff of the Master triple double slam dunk restoration stone combo. So yeah,
Yeah. Triple
pick him a bit
slam
of a
dunk.
pick him
How is
a
it
bit
the
of a
triple
luck, but
slam dunk? It's only
because
double.
no because
You
you flip
stun
three dudes
chuck,
up at the
stun
same
chuck.
time.
Oh, right, the ulti, right,
Come
right,
on,
right.
triple slam dunk times two. You
I
don't.
thought you were talking about the
No,
restoration.
yeah. It's doing it twice, but yeah, you only slam dunk 6 times in a row with Mr. Suns.
Okay. So they're just sitting in a pause. Not so sure what's going on there, but yeah. Still no wards purchased from the support, so I can't really see how they're gonna go into the jungle. For Legion side, I believe that Master of Arms is gonna be as wow. MR is actually really confident that Hellburn team is not going to ward the jungle because you look at Tempest items, he went for the straight up conventional farming route. Pretender's Crown, Mana Potions, and Mark of Novice, so kind of hard to deward the Hellburn team if they do deward it. Master of Arms only has 2 Ward of Sights and Ward of Revelations there. I guess that's kind of okay since he kind of capped out on the items. But yeah, would like to see some because if their jungle gets warded up and they don't have a wing career, they won't be able to help Tempest's farm in the early game,
Yeah,
and that would actually screw them up quite a bit.
I think Ophelia's probably gonna come and invade the Legion jungle for a little bit, but Tempest is just playing very gutsy here. Of course, MOA is probably gonna be able to buy him some wards if he wants to do that. Being a very kind soul there, Bomb Marshal Paul, it's kind of possible, but Legion team is taking some time for strat pause, maybe a bit of a battle cry, since this is the first game. Seeing how that's kind of popular here in Southeast Asia. But yeah, when the rest of the world has already moved on, we're still at battle cries.
Wow. Battle cry to the rest. Yeah.
No, like do that team bonding thing with the 5-man right hand in, then
Yeah.
shout out your team name, probably lose the game after that because of that. But
Yeah.
shit like that happens.
Only happens in C. Only happens in C.
Such action only happens in C, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pause is there, and we are kind of astonished right now. I don't know how this is actually gonna work out, but let's just wait for that to happen quickly.
Yeah. I generally hate pauses, especially at the start of the game because it takes so long. Um, Bushwhack
Good is good.
Bushwhack very questionable avatar pickup here. Really dislike that. Same goes for Pebbles. So bad. Winsy professing to everyone that he is gay, coming out the closet. Awesome.
There's a lot of way to come out the closet, but coming out through the HoN game, this is gonna have to be the first.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
Everyone's hyped up about this game, but
Yep, but completely killed the hype with the with the pause.
With Winzy there. In my opinion, Winzy killed the hype, but
Okay, yeah.
that's Winzy for you. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The game now finally gonna start. Yeah, I know, and I hope everything is probably gonna happen here
Yeah.
very smoothly. Sorry about
Yeah.
that, but yeah. Um,
Smoothies.
Smoothies. That the
Yeah.
new
So
TV? Sorry.
okay. I like this rotation coming from
Mhm.
Hellborn. They're gonna send the Ophelia in the jungle. It's gonna be a pseudo Thry lane. We're gonna see Puppet Master solo mid and solo top Bushwhack. So early aggression coming from Ophelia. Plus he even has a ward here. Hellhounds are gonna spot this out. And they're gonna get some gold out of this. So actually, who was that? Yeah, Ophelia got it. Um. So So yeah, you see right off the bat, Tempest is just gonna rotate to the top side and not even give a damn about farming in his own jungle. So both teams basically gonna go with a try setup, I believe. Or we might even just see Massive Arms just, go back mid, support the Kraken. Well, the Kraken doesn't really need much support against the Puppet Master mid. But yeah, we could definitely look towards seeing both the tier 1 towers from both the top and the bottom side being pushed in as soon as possible.
Yeah. Um, I'm actually kind of liking what's happening here. Ophelia was actually rotating down to the Legion jungle, but she's actually deciding now to go back to her own jungle. That's actually going to be pretty good stuff here because Tempest is already set on the mindset that the Legion jungle is already watered up here, and as you can see, he's going to have a little bit of a showdown with Ophelia. The War of the Jungle is going to start here, and a little bit of stun coming from the Bomber Ship hole quickly as well. That's the MOA stun there. Ophelia's going to back away nicely. It does have a bit of a lowered health to start with, but I think that's not much of a problem. So yeah, it's gonna be a pseudo tri lane, all the top lane for Team MRR here. We got Duikyu there as the DR there by himself, and it seems like, oh, maybe it's a mid lane. I don't know. These guys are just not making up their mind.
Now, Ophelia is trying to be in his own jungle. I think he's wasting too much time. Should just go to the jungle of the Legion, since he already saw Tempest in his jungle there. There's really no point. I mean, he can stay in the jungle if he wants to kind of deny the farm of Tempest. But why not just trade your towers? Because Bushwhack's gonna get uncontested farm here at the top lane. He has the higher attack range, I believe. Wait, no, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's actually has the lower attack range compared to the Doctor or Pulsar, but he always has the crippling dart, so he's gonna be able to pick up on a lot of farm with that, and he can also easily harass. Plus he has sidestep, so sidestep also does boost his damage. I mean 1 point of damage, but still, it makes a difference. But yeah, mid lane Puppet Master versus Massive Arms and Kraken. Definitely expect Puppet Master to be killed once they get the levels up on both the Massive Arms and Kraken here. Kind of easy killing for him. And I feel he actually gets a Catman champion. Probably gonna be a gank pretty soon here.
Probably gonna be so. That said, we got ESC, and the only time I've ever seen a Puppet Master take the mid lane was when Impunity used to run it back in the good old days. But now I don't know, man. This PM here probably is gonna have some size. I mean, some good farm level, but I'm kind of amazed that MOA is not actually gonna try and box out this PM here.
Yeah, I mean, I think MOA is more focused on just controlling runes plus stacking the ancient camps, because Doc can easily take that by planting his electrical turrets, so to speak. And bottom lane actually Ophelia gets rid of his Catman champion. At the same time, at least using the Q ability there on the war beast. So he actually gets a farm creep here. That's pretty okay for him. Glacier's gonna continue stealing farm against war beast. War beast is out of mana potions. Or in fact, he doesn't even have any mana potions. Yeah. So he's not gonna be able to pull the wave with his hellhounds, nor is he gonna be able to spam out the battle cry. I mean, he can spam out battle cry. It's only 15 mana, but yeah.
Yep, and top lane, you got invisible MOA here. Still waiting up for Bushwhack to overextend. It's looking to happen quite soon, but the Invis rune is only... I mean, it's just got about 15 seconds cooldown before it's gonna be off there. And I don't see how this is gonna work out here. But both sides, it seems like the tri-lanes are still kind of winning the lanes there. And in this kind of situation, the tri-lane, you need to kill the hero at least once to make sure that he doesn't overlevel too much. And that's a level 4 DR there. You could actually look to pick up this Bushwhack, but because Bushwhack's a lot more mobile as compared to the War Beast, I would say the Hellborn team is in a lot of a better spot as compared to War Beast that's just AFKing behind these trees here.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard for War Beast to get anything done right now. His only hope is just to pull camp, like you see him do right now. But every time he does that, like Pebbles is just gonna get is gonna get even much more scarier. Uncontested farm in Pebbles is just so damn dangerous. Middle lane actually Kraken taking a lot of harass by Puppet Master by the way, so Puppet Master's doing a pretty good job. Expect to see Pebbles get a 6 or 9 minute portal key depending on if he's gonna finish up on his Steam Boots. Definitely should finish Steam Boots first before getting the portal key. Because they'll offer him the ability to, you know, just use much more of his combination there with the added mana. But yeah, if Pebbles keeps getting this uncontested farm, we can definitely see huge rotations coming up from Legion side, and it will be a lot more in favor for the Hellburn side.
Yeah, and speaking about favor here, Tempest is gonna favor the mid lane a little bit by coming over to try and proof off a gang, but nope, he's gonna call it off there. He's gonna go back to the NC to farm. That's actually pretty good stuff happening here. And for Ophelia, let's just check in on the creeps there. Okay, none still, so she's doing a really awesome job at finding and locating these creeps. I think that she kind of used them to farm, so that's alright. Just gonna pick up the Catman Champion here. That's gonna be a pretty useful creep here to try and pick off again a mid lane, but there's a lot of increased pressure, and in this kind of situation, you like this wards here by Bomb Rusher Paul, as well as the reverse water by PD Yates. It's gonna provide a bit of vision for the mid lane players there, and it seems like Kraken is in a bit of a tight spot. It's gonna throw some water out the Narwhal there, or Narwhal, however we pronounce that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that Bomb Rusher Paul ward is basically saving saving Chido1X right now, because even no matter what Discord and PDS tries to do, they won't be able to get the one up on Kraken here. Unless they can pick up on something like Invisibility Rune on the Glaciers, then maybe, just maybe, but again, it still won't be enough. And
top lane.
Top lane.
The gang from behind, MOA leads the fray, but the jungle, Bushrak's gonna run in there just that, and it seems like DR is gonna catch him up quickly. The sidestep's not gonna come up. Bushrak's gonna lose the game here, and it's probably gonna go down in a Triman aggression. So that's gonna be pretty good news here for MRR to get at least a bloodlust, so that's fine. And the regeneration rune is going to be used here by MOA, so that's the main reason why they decided to do the tower dive, so that they are confident that they don't lose even a single hero there.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, the 4 minute kind of 4 to 6 minute kind of push. They're going to get a tower instantly. Unfortunately for Hellburn side, because they went for more of that farming round, they won't be able to push on the tower. I actually would like that they put more aggression and took out the tower really quickly. So that Pebbles can get his portal key. It opens up the map for him, easier for him to gank all the heroes, or at least, I mean, the War Beast. Even if War Beast, like the tower gets destroyed and it allows War Beast some room to farm. But you set up a couple of wards from Hellburn team, and Pebbles picks up a portal key. He just looks for War Beast all the time, and he's gonna be able to pick up a kill on him. Because War Beast doesn't really have much item size. He's so far back. He only has boots, hatchet, and some Blightstones and a mana potion right now, so yeah.
Yep, that's it. Bushrak is completely boxed out here. He is gonna have to defend his tier 2 by himself. There's nothing that resembles any form of support coming from the rest of Team Hellborn here. And back to the mid lane quickly, we can see the MOA is gonna try to rotate to the top lane. Puts forth a ward in this Hellborn jungle. Glacius is not going to be able to do much of anything. PM's just doing his own job at the mid lane, having a bit of a trouble just controlling this Kraken. Kraken is actually at the same level of Puppet Master, which is perfectly fine. And speaking about down south, there is no Legion hero that's near anywhere down at this bottom lane here, so I would definitely expect a very quick positive from this. Pebbles already set to go for that. It is only 7 minutes with Steam Boots up already and 1.3k gold in the bank. It does not pick up the tower, that's a bit regrettable, but that's okay. It's about 1006 right now, so about 2 minutes. So your time is right, man.
Yep, so at least they pick up the tower at the bottom lane. That will boost up a lot more farm for Pebbles. Look at that, he's sitting at 1.6k gold. He's level 7 already, so his combo's gonna get even much more stronger. He's gonna be able to pick up on his portal key very soon. Definitely, he should rotate as soon as he picks up that portal key. And start providing farm towards the rest of his teammates. Oh god.
That's not the real one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, mid lane, release the Kraken's gonna be used here. Kraken's gonna run away. I think he is still gonna die. No, wow.
Not enough damage. Not enough damage. Just left. How much HP was he left with? Left with about 20 plus 25. Yeah. Little unfortunate there for Puppet Master, but at least he forces some aggression, which means that he goes back to base. He's forced to rotate around a bit. Pebbles here is gonna be spotted out by the Hellhounds yet again, and Bushrak, man, just can't find the quick and early farm that he needs. Only sitting at 233 gold per minute, so still pretty low.
Yeah, very low indeed. That's say the 1-0 so far for Team MRR, but the real problem for MRR is that they are Warbase is not getting any farm, meanwhile Pebbles is just snowballing so much here. It's in fact just about 100 gold away from the portal key. And it's not getting any control here, so Team Legion is in fact on the back foot if you ask me.
Yeah. Wait, Legion? Back foot?
Yeah. I mean, once Pebbles gets these portal key,
yeah, once he gets the portal key.
it's
Yeah, sure.
more or less gonna be done here.
Yep,
already.
looking at Kraken though, I believe his next item is probably gonna be that Helm of the Black Legion. Or he might just go for more of that carry-ish route with the, Elder Parasite and Insanitarius combination. Not too sure about that. Dr. Repulsor, like I said earlier, is gonna easily take out the triple stack Ancients with the help of Kraken here. Provide a little bit more farm to himself, and I think Dr. Repulsor is doing fairly well. 400 gold per minute. That's not too bad, seeing as though it's that often against the bushfight.
Yep. They're gonna push the mid lane here for Hellborn team. Legion team's nowhere near sight. It's a triple Minotaur here. Yeah, so that's pretty lucky for him there. And it's gonna be up to his execution now. We have the Tempest minions there trying to make a bit of a comeback, but that's not gonna be really helpful here as well. They are just gonna be lingering in his vicinity, but they're not gonna take any team fight because they don't have all 5 members in this area. A Warbase is not gonna join his fray, but he's gonna lend his help through the use of the battle cry. The one that they did before the game started, but yeah.
I like this. Mr. Sun says,
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna jump in there. There goes the Kraken. It's gonna be nicely focused in, zero in on, and Kraken Shitamalik's gonna take the fall first. Next in line, Pebbles is gonna be locked in there by the 2-man hole there. By the Tempest is gonna buy Team Legion sometime. He's not gonna be enough to pick up anyone. Oh, there goes the Chuck. Is it my Bushwhack's gonna try and catch up here? DR is gonna try to know he's out of mana there. Definitely Bushwhack's within range. Bushwhack still not able to whack the bush out of this Doctor here. Doctor is definitely not trouble. PM comes in with Haste Rune. That's gonna be it already, and there goes the stick. It's gonna be done. Warbase, he is in a bit of a tight spot, but he should be able to run away if he's not caught on sight. So, yeah, that's it. And like I said, man, the moment you have Pebbles with that portal key, things are gonna start going downward here for MRR.
the best part is he put his portal key on the ground, and I don't think Legion team noticed that. They thought, oh, okay, it doesn't have his portal key, let's just show ourselves. He instantly dropped the item on the ground, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he dropped his Homecoming Stone, ran to his portal key, and instantly ported it in right like that, and that's what kind of put them in the favor there with that huge jump potential. He even tried to kill, again, Morbius at the bottom lane, and that's very unfortunate. Yeah, Tempest did get a good elemental void off, but there's just no follow-up because the bulk of the damage is gone already from the Kraken. Middle lane though.
Yep, it's gonna be done here already. Kraken, a lot of trouble. Kraken, although strength here is not gonna be able to out-tank this one. He's probably gonna die. Very good minion blocking skills there coming from Pity. As you saw the Minotaur just nicely walling him in there. And we have also a lot of trees in the areas, which is why that Tsunami Charge is probably not gonna save him. And that's it. PM's now gonna try and invade the Legion jungle with the help of Ophelia. This is just looking very grim here for MR already. It's a 1-3 situation with about 4k gold lead. But the real problem is that there's going to be a lot of snowball potential here for Hellborn team and Legion team. They don't have that luxury because they got relatively slower heroes. Like you know, Tempest needs farm. You know that Warbase needs farm. You know that Dr. Repulsor needs farm as well.
Yeah, I mean, PDS has been on the ball today with his micromanagement. Like you said earlier, the previous engagement is just pretty nice. He boxed in his Kraken there by sending one of them Minotaurs behind him. Then he just chain stunned him to hell. He couldn't really. You just saw Kraken stand there and like, okay, just beat on me. I know I'm dead. Just kill me. Just kill me ASAP. They're gonna go ahead and try to address this tier 2 tower at the bottom lane. Middle side though, Puppet Master is just doing his best to kind of deny these elementals any kind of damage into this tower. But yeah, Homecoming Stone, by the way, actually still there on the floor. Mr. Suns. Oh, jungle.
Yep, that's gonna be a bit of a gang. Bushwhack is gonna be fine, and let's say the bottom's gonna be. The push is still gonna carry on schedule here. Oh, Pebbles actually missed his skill there. The chuck's not on target. It just chucked up the aim there, but the aim is not the target after all. But yeah.
Yeah, that was questionable. But yeah, I believe that Hellborn's just looking really good right now. They wanna continue this aggression. They definitely do not want to die this time because any signs of letting up will allow space for Warbeast to start farming up, Dark Repulsor to start farming up as well. Same goes to Tempest, you know, when they start. Oh
my god, wasting the ulti there. Yep. Pebbles is gonna be safe here because of the portal key help, and The rest of these small little minions here is gonna try and run it, but here comes DRDR is gonna be able to catch Glacius. Glacius is gonna get healing by Ophelia, but where is the active gonna get used already? And Doctor is gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Doctor is gonna get changed up by the Minotaur. The third one not gonna come in quickly, and it's not gonna be in time. The Doctor is gonna be able to run away. Ophelia now in a lot of trouble. The Minotaurs are a lot more expensive than this Ophelia here. And meanwhile, Glacius is gonna be a part away nice and safely. Tempest comes in, Tempest gets stunned by Minotaur. The three of them just so strong that they are able to just help the entire Hellbound team back out from that. So very nicely played there by PDS.
PDS, unfortunately, I have to say, kind of missed micro there. He could have gotten the kill into the Doctor Repulsor had he used the third Minotaur stun. But again, I think he was just panicking. At least they did survive there. That's the most important thing. So, yep. No casualties. No casualties at all. And they should be pretty alright. And looking at Puppet Master, I believe he's going to be getting his Assassin Shroud pretty soon. Astrolabe actually already finished on Ophelia, so Ophelia's doing a pretty good job of getting his items up at the same time, constantly applying pressure. It's kind of difficult for Ophelia to always, be on the ball with terms of farming and then rotating around, killing off, setting up ganks, killing off towers, and at the same time trying to, remember that they have to purchase stuff. So good micromanagement at least coming up from him. Pebbles, not sure if he has anything bought yet, because 600 gold seems pretty low for the time that he's already had his portal key. So maybe he purchased something already, maybe I'm just blind, or but he's definitely probably working towards his shrunken head soon. I actually think that
Doctor dead. Yeah, enough said.
Yeah, you can't really do anything against the combination of Puppet Master. Like Puppet Show, Puppeteer's Hold plus ulti, that's all you really need.
Yep, I think they decided on the Puppet pick because of the DR pick there by Team MR, seeing that's the last pick there. But it's actually kind of working here in the early stage, but once it hits the mid and late stage, I don't see how PM's really going to be locked on this Doctor. Provided the Doctor gets shrunken. But that's it, here comes the point in mid lane. Engagement's going to happen quickly. Risk the Kraken to be used. Pebbles gets a bit of a stun, but that's going to buy the Legion team some time to just build out of that there. And the tower is now within deny range, so the tower should still stand at the very end of that. It's about 400 gold. Go per minute here for the Pebbles here, and in general about 4.7k gold lead for Team Hellbound.
And let's see here. Dr. Repulsor still is only sitting on the Ring of Sorcery, so he's definitely not having the best field day here. He was at 400 gold per minute earlier on, and now you look at him now, he's only at 300 GPM. So he's actually kind of died out really quickly. And look at this, they're doing Kong, and I believe this token is gonna go to. I actually think that putting this on Pebbles is the better choice here. Yeah. But I believe they're probably gonna put this on Bushwhack. I'm not too sure.
I think they're giving it to Pebbles for sure. Yeah, Pebbles gets it. That's perfect there because he's gonna be the one jumping in and doing all the action there. Plus, when he comes back, his skills have a relatively low cooldown. You can definitely chain him up a little bit there as well.
Yep, for sure. So yep. It's gonna go ahead and get the token. They're gonna go clear the ancients, and I believe they can look towards a push now because they have all the things they need in their arsenal. They have the Pebbles, who actually even picks up a haze rune here. Oh god!
Oh, that's a 70 kg sure rock terror moving all of the place here very quickly as well. It's just like Ferrari rock, man.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of bad for Legion. I believe there might be a team fight at the ancients. Could be a possibility. But maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, it seems like Hellbound team's just backing off. I mean, Pebbles did spot out that there was triple stack ancients there, so. Whether or not they're gonna go and try to contest it, probably not, since Pebbles is running all the way to the bottom side already.
I mean, there's a lack of vision in that area as well. That's why I think that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
But if they wanted to make it happen, they could probably do that. It's just that seeing how those members of the team Legionary actually just nicely backing away when they saw Pebbles coming up slope, it kind of showed that they have a ward there as well. So. Hellbound's not going to risk it. They're going to play quite safe here because they know they have a lead and you don't want to throw it away. You want to take good team fights right now. And it's going to be up to Tempest, man. Tempest is only a level 10. Once he level 11, it should be 1 extra second on that, Elemental Void there. But in general, it's going to be up to execution so far. And I don't see how Team Legion can really execute in terms of that entire team fight potential. You don't see the real synergy coming from MR yet. Maybe the jitters of this grand finals is getting to them. But I want to see how they are actually going to make the grand big combo happen there.
It definitely can happen. As long as they get the jump potential from the Legion team, then that would be pretty good. Oh, Nua's Blessing actually happening here? Okay.
Yeah, maybe he just had it off cooldown. Wanna just use it to remind everyone that they don't have to go back home. So I don't know.
Kind of a waste there. What if the team fight break?
Big guy, PDS.
Good
No,
get PS.
maybe because they know that they are not gonna have a team fight. It could be a misclick, man. I'm glorifying misclick, but yeah, I know that's the point here.
Oh. Assassin Shroud completed
Oh who?
on Puppet Master.
Ah.
Now that's even more gank potential. So you're gonna have an invisible Puppet Master finding a target, and then Pebble's gonna join in the fun with his portal key there. Always good. Ooh.
Oh, he jumps into an entire squad of Legion team here. It's gonna be able to run away.
Big mistake.
Yep, Kraken's gonna come and try and catch him up there, but the rest of Team Hellbound is like, we're coming, just wait for us, and you can see Pebbles just buying some time, but it may not be enough though. Here comes the rest of this team. PM is gonna come from behind, looking to pick up this DM here, but he's gonna go in for Tempest. Tempest is lost, there goes the Kraken out of it, and it seems like Tempest is not gonna do much of anything. Tempest goes down, on the flip side, Pebbles goes down as well. It's because of Tsukan, that's why he was able to bait out most of his members here. But that's a really solid, Kraken is gonna be used by, Kraken, and a bit of a tongue twister there, but we have the rest of the Legion team just pulling back. Meanwhile, Ophelia just pushing the top lane, so we have Legion team in a very good spot.
Very, very good spot indeed. Oh, finally, there we go. Dr. Repulsive finishes his Icon of God. It's felt like forever. So at least he has that now. And yeah, I mean, see that Puppet Master Assassin Shroud pickup was just so good. Tempest thought he was going to be able to pull off an Elemental Void. Good presence of mind there by Puppet Master. By the way, he's going to pick up kill on Master of Arms to actually go right onto... Oh, he's going to run on the board!
Oh, yep. That's okay. That was just one hit. The second one's going to size it up pretty nicely.
Yep.
And do you know that a PM is ESC?
Yeah, I do.
I never knew he could play PM so well, but anyway.
Yeah. I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure
that he was more of a support player all along. But
no, he was the offlane player.
yeah, offlane, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Puppet Master, that's a different level, man.
I mean, usually as the offlane, you kind of play those kind of semi-carry-ish heroes, so playing the Puppet Master, I guess, is not much of a big deal here. It's a good thing that he's able to make use of whatever he's gotten so far, so that's the best sign of life right now for the team. Bushwhack is actually opting to go for a Null Stone, if I'm not mistaken. I think he purchased that.
Pebbles.
Yep, there we go.
Pebbles gonna call in for reinforcement to gang down the Kraken down south. Then Kraken's probably gonna be in trouble. There goes the Stellar Mites already, and the toss back is gonna happen, and that's gonna be 800 critical damage from a double damage PM there. Wow.
Insane damage. Just insane.
Slap some sand into the Kraken there.
Yep, but what is this? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the Nullstone on Bushwhack. I don't
thought
really...
again because it seems like he's gonna be able to catch a DR here. Oh, but now he gets counter caught here, and quickly the stun comes out there from MOA. It seems like PM's probably gonna have to die here. Up. That's the price of the Word of Wrath there.
Yeah, Word of Wrath, too good, too damn good. Just because you have an Assassin Shroud doesn't mean that you're gonna have the ability to just walk in and out free and easy. For sure, there is a chance that there might be wards. So definitely kind of a misplay there by Escape. Got a little too ahead of himself. But yeah, finally coming back to my point about Bushwhack. Not necessary for him to get the Nullstone, to be very honest. Could have just gone for a straight up Shrunken Head. Probably be even better. Doesn't really need Nullstone. But I guess it's just his choice of item. And I think Ophelia just finished a... let me take a look. Yeah, Shaman's Hydra. So he's gonna work towards Barrier Idol. Not too sure why they really need that. I guess that's kind of okay against the Doctor and the damage coming from Master of Arms and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kraken actually has Portal Key already, by the way.
Yeah, that's actually kind of questionable. The well, Shaman Hadrius there, but I mean, if it's gonna be a barrel idol, it's gonna be completely wasted because, as you can see from Legion's side, you don't have any member that could probably do very good magical damage in terms of AoE burst. Nothing like a Wretched Hag. You got very good hole potential like Elemental Void, as well as the Release the Kraken. Both of which are very good. You know, CC kind of a crowd control kind of a skill. So yeah, in case you wonder what CC means.
Elemental Hole. I can't wait till you say Elemental Hole in the next.
No, you must see Black Void first.
The Black Void.
There goes the Black Void! Oh, what? Seriously? You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, there goes the. Okay.
The top lane gang happening here. PM's gonna come in to try and chase down the Warbeast, but Warbeast doesn't know what's gonna hit him. If there is gonna be something that remotely looks like some stick, maybe the Puppeteer Soul is gonna come out here. Warbeast probably is gonna be dead. There we go. Okay, he's gonna use the show first, which is perfect. Here comes also the Pebbles. That's gonna be an easy kill, so 17 is gonna have to die there. I mean, overextension is part. He kinda deserved that.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he can't. The thing is, he has to play risky if they want to get some sort of footing back in the game. Like, so it's kind of understandable by him to actually go all the way there, even though he didn't have vision, to just try to farm up a storm, since he has the metamorphosis skill. But you can't really do that against the Puppet Master because he just uses the either spells of his the Puppeteer's Hold or the Puppet Show, and you instantly become like a mindless chicken or a headless chicken actually, and just start attacking face for no good reason. But yeah, Pebbles, Shrunken Head and Portal Key really good. Definitely should pick up on the Souls for next, and that would help out a lot. Have some synergy there with the Bushwick as well.
So yeah, pretty good stuff here happening. 5-9, about 11k goalie for S2y. MR is very far behind, still haven't saw the Wombo combo coming out yet. Lord, my god, don't know what's happening with today, but yeah. Legion team needs to try and make something happen because Kraken is doing a bit of a split push down stuff here. He's actually gonna jump into these trees here to just spot away because he sensed that Team Hellbot's gonna come down here, and true enough, it seems like PM's gonna try and find out here, but he's not gonna find anything.
Yep, empty, gone, nada. I think that Hellburn team is just doing a really good job of constantly applying pressure and at the same time defending their base as much as possible. But if you look at it as well, Legion did, Shooter1X did a pretty good job of forcing the port backs there at least, so providing some sort of defense in that kind of regard with his with the base push there. Tempest is working towards Shrunken Head, so that's good for him. And yeah.
That's it. Everything looks to be on schedule here. It's just farming game for now, and s2y has got a lead. I'm just concerned as to if they do drag this game out for too long, there's always the possibility of a Tempest pulling a very good Elemental Void, and on top of that, Reach the Kraken, plus the fact that go War Beast with full items there, literally just hammering on the Puppet Master. Puppet Master might actually die in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
And s2y might actually lose.
Yeah. Tempest really needs to pick up on some quick farming. He's only 250 gold per minute. Don't blame him too much because of the constant applied pressure coming from Hellburn's side. Pebbles, yep, he's already working towards the Soul's Bulwark. You see really one of the ring mills in his inventory there. Bushwhack working towards Geometer's Bane. Might even just pass up the completed Geometer's Bane for another item before finishing that. But yeah, I guess Geometer's Bane is just fine here. Puppet Master also working towards Shrunken Head. He's actually gonna port back and hope to kill a War Beast. I believe they're gonna use the fortification here. Yep, here we go.
Yep, War Beast is probably gonna get challenged already. There goes the Puppet Show, and where's the hold? The hold's not gonna come out. Yep, it's gonna be used already. Here comes also Bushra. Bushra is gonna deal some damage there, but that HoN is probably gonna die. Pretty nice and simple decision making there by Puppet Master. He wasn't able to secure the deny, but he was able to pick up the kill, so that's gonna compensate a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't like. Puppet Master's gonna instantly kill you.
Oh god. Kraken's gonna be a lot of trouble. Here comes the jump ready, and Kraken's gonna take the fall first. Pebbles, Shrunken Head, gonna walk in like a real boss. Come to daddy. It's not gonna happen there. Tempa's gonna try and run away here, but it seems like it's not gonna do much of anything. There goes the reverse chuck. It's not gonna be really effective. VR has the ability to run away very quickly, but there goes the 3-4-man. Oh, and that's the Black Void we're looking for all game long. But where is the damage? It's just not existent there. That said, we got Tempest in a lot of trouble. Tempest now is probably gonna die, and the reverse counter is gonna happen here very quickly. Backstage actually is gonna be on the roll, and that's gonna be a serial killer streak for PDES, and a double tap for Backstage actually pretty nicely done. And that said, this is gonna be done. This game is kinda over already because the mid lane is gonna get pushed down. All of this Legion team, they kinda don't have buyback, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's so early in this game that, and plus the fact that there was the constant applied pressure, they couldn't have space to farm. I mean, s2y is just, s2y, they're doing a really good job of what they do best, and they're making sure that they utilize the heroes to full potential. And yeah, the golden pebbles there was one of the major problems that Legion team couldn't really deal with. Like, he got his Shrunken Head so early. He was looking for that opportune moment to toss the Dr. Pulsar. Dr. Pulsar should have actually just backed out there. Yeah, he kind of screwed up his team there by trying to stay around, try to kite the pebbles, because pebbles just tossed him back, instantly got frozen there by Glacius, and then on top of that you had the Minotaurs plus the Skeleton Kings coming out from the Australia. So yeah, a lot of lockdown potential coming from Hellburn's side.
Yep, that's it. Pretty much good skills in terms of dewarding here for Team Hellborn, and they're actually gonna size up a lot of mech control, looking for the possible Kong option here. Legion team is not gonna jump in pretty quickly. They are already on the back foot. They did use that element Void, which means it's gonna be on cooldown right now. There's only the Release the Kraken and the other ultimate still up for grab here. Don't see how that's really gonna help them win this game. especially when Bushwhack's already level 17 with a yep, with already the Dawnbringer completed and it's on the way there. But
Yeah. It seems like Bushwhack going for Frostburn. I don't know. I just don't really like that item on a Bushwhack, to be very honest. But I guess it will work out here anyways because they're so far ahead. Dawnbringer already completed. I believe the token.
the Earth's gonna come in. It's gonna size up on Pebbles. Pebbles in a little bit of trouble there. It seems like Kongor's gonna get shot about a 5-man release. The Kraken's gonna be so effective, and there goes Ophelia Ultimate. It's gonna help and buy some time there for Team Helper, but Helper's gonna be a lot of trouble. Down goes that Pebbles, and it seems like Bushwhack's gonna be able to size up the what does that look like? I don't know. Yeah, Warbeast. That's right. And Kraken now is gonna be running the opposite direction. It's also gonna take the fall, but Hellbound team still wins the team fight there. Not that they did get that token there. So Kraken's gonna be in a bit of a tight spot. He's still gonna be run away. So that's wow. Sorry, I take that back, bro. He kind of died. So yeah.
Yeah.
What's with the laughter, man?
I
You
mean,
gotta be kidding me.
I mean, he was like, "Yeah, I got back," and then died because of the burn. Like so much DPS burn on him. One from the Dawnbringer, second
MOA.
from the
Briefly there. Oh, quad
Second.
kill.
yeah, second there from the jungle toxin. So yeah, quad kill. Too bad no annihilation. Someone should probably just buy out and give him the kill, please, today. But yeah, Bushwhack is just so far ahead. They get the Rax's mid. They're probably gonna push bottom. They have everything going to where I don't really think MMR can kind of get back in this game.
Yeah, they're kind of very far behind. Like in terms of distance, probably from your house to my house, bro. But yeah,
Oh. Okay.
that's like over 300 kilometers. But anyway, we're looking at a 20k goal lead, 22k goal lead here for Team Hellborn. Hellborn's in a very good spot. Go filler with triple voucher lot just for pushing potential here. He does not have any CC here. He does not have the Minotaur. Does not have the Skeleton King, and I think he actually opted to capture the voucher lot just to push the tower a little bit faster, which is pretty
Yep.
okay.
It's so devastating with 3 Vulture Lords. You cannot defend against that. Like, your creep waves instantly die, to be very honest. But it seems like he's just gonna... I believe what he's gonna do is he's going to rotate between the Vulture Lords. So you can always keep a whirlwind
and
up.
the second one, this just looks like a, Armageddon all over here again. Oh, and the third one
Oh,
comes
he
down.
screwed up the last one.
Alright, that's gonna be a dead Vulture Lord there. Nice.
Didn't I?
That's the guess. Come on, stop fooling around. But yeah, this is actually gonna be pretty effective because it kinda cancelled the portal key coming from Kraken. So Kraken, as you can see, his portal key, once it goes within distance of the tornado, which is indestructible, he does not have the ability to pot in there and provide any form of team fight, which is pretty good. That should be the main objective of the Vulture Lord. And that's pretty creative play there.
Yep. Vulture Lords OP. 2 Vulture Lords actually is more than enough to kind of either stop push or make push even much more amazing. But yeah, look at that tower. It's gonna get melted down really quickly. And yeah, they don't have the token because Kraken did kind of deny that from them in the previous Kong fight. But they're still gonna have this. I mean, they still have all their items in the arsenal to take this team fight here.
Bushwhack really manning it up there, just doing a bit of solo push. But it's gonna be able to pull back right now, and Hellbound team is in a bit of a good spot. They are in the lead. The Legion team is just staring now. This is the Mexican standoff situation. But I definitely, I feel like we're gonna hear shots fired very soon. There goes the Kraken's gonna jump in, a nice tsunami charge. There goes also they release the Kraken, and it seems like the Void's not gonna be used yet. It's still gonna be on hold, and Kraken is gonna be leading the fray here. Meanwhile, reverse chuck coming from Pebbles. Pebbles gonna do that, and there goes the Void. It's only gonna hold 2 members. That's fine. Ophelia gonna take the fall first. Tampa's gonna get hammered in there. The skull by Pebbles. Pebbles gonna try and chase down a little bit more. And meanwhile, on the flip side, it seems like PM's gonna take a bit of beating, but they're gonna be okay because he does have extra support from Ophelia, who did buy back, by the way, just to use his ultimate. So that's gonna be GG there, and the first game is going s2y.
Yeah, that was just really, really well played. I mean, Ophelia buying back there just to use the ulti, best play ever. Huge props to him to make sure that his teammates survive. It's kind of funny, you know, Warbeast I was like watching Warbeast while all the action was going on as well. He was in Metamorphosis and couldn't get a single hit in on the Bushwhack because it was just too fast. He had phase boots, energize. He was rotating between phase boots and energizer there. On top of his Dawnbringer, it was just too fast, and then he sidestepped away, and then you just saw like Warbeast teleporting back to base. Wasn't enough. Bushwhack came in, cleaned the rest up of the. If I'm not mistaken, it was the Doc and the who was it? Doctor and someone else. Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah. Either way, it's really well played there by s2y.
Yep, s2y wins the first game here. It's a BO5, so we're gonna be up to the second game in about just 5 to 50 minutes. This is definitely gonna be true because the players do not need that long of a toilet break. That said, Who am I to decide, right? Let's say we are gonna be back soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. See you guys again. Then this is Babael joined by Lark, and we'll see you for the second game in just about 5 to 15 minutes. Hope you guys are enjoying a Saturday, or sorry, Sunday, by the way.